Hey, it's me, JoJo from Jers, and shocker, I have something to say. When Donald Trump was asked how 1,000 Americans dying a day could possibly mean COVID was under control, he said, "It is what it is."
They are dying. That's true. And it is what it is.
So, forgive me if I don't give a flying fuck about how hard it is for him to sit in a cold courtroom.
Going to this trial, I'm going to sit in a freezing cold icebox for 8 hours, 9 hours or so.
When a military widow was mourning the loss of her husband, Trump told her that he knew what he had signed up for. So, forgive me if I don't give a fuck about how embarrassing it is to trend for publicly passing gas in the middle of publicly passing out. While a rabid mob of Trump-crazed zombies beat our Capitol Police with their own shields, tased them and sprayed them with chemicals, he sat and watched it all unfold on TV. So, forgive me if I don't give a fuck about how much endurance sitting in a chair with your mouth shut requires. When a beautiful young boy nicknamed Smiley was murdered in his school, Trump said we had to get over it. So, forgive me if I don't give a fuck about how challenging it is to stay awake when grown-ups are discussing the crimes you committed. When a young woman was killed, Trump lied about personally speaking with her family because he didn't actually give a shit about any of them and just wanted to use her death for fear-mongering propaganda. So, forgive me if I don't give a fuck about him maybe missing his trophy wife's kid's graduation. He golfed and tweeted while refrigerator trucks piled up with bodies. He ate lunch while the men and women defending our Capitol were nearly crushed to death. He joked when Paul Pelosi was attacked by a man wielding a hammer. He has intentionally stoked, poked, primed, and prodded the cult to commit acts of violence against his foes and their families.
So if you see somebody getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of them, would you? Seriously. Okay? Just knock the hell. I promise you, I will pay for the legal fees, I promise.
He's pardoned some of the most vicious, evil creatures on earth while praising despots and dictators as being strong at the same time. He fell in love with Otto Warmbier's murderer and became BFFs with Khashoggi's. So, please, forgive me if I don't give a single, solitary flying fuck about how much personal fortitude it requires for him to sit his criminal con man, racist, rapist, fat ass down in a goddamn chair in between feeding times for 4 fucking days out of the week. Because I really do not give a motherfucking fuck about how hard he thinks he has it, because at this particular moment in time, the worst consequence he's ever faced for his lifetime of depravity is to have to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up for a couple of hours, a couple of days a week. Forgive me, but I just can't seem to find a single goddamn fuck to give.